Haters always found it fun.
Wake up, gentlemen! More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers!
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
10 silvers! You're toll collectors then?
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
You're fixing the highway?
You want to pay more? Well, we'll happily accept donations.
No, but a caravan for...
I could be mistaken, but that sounded threatening.
Sounded like a threat to me.
Interesting, because you seem a bit outnumbered.
Do you really want to fight a Grey One? It's hard to be outnumbered by a common thugs.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right, we get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
You can certainly try.
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents.
Yeah!
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Ah.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Now you die. I could actually use some soldiers.
What are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier.
Oh, you can die.
I'm not going down without a fight.
Well, you are going down at least.
Let's have at it.
Let's party, yardy. Party rock is in the ride tonight. I can't get over there.
Tis a good day.
Knight's orders. Loot, loot, loot. Lots of loot. And when we have loot the corpses, make we're going home to Thorsten. Loot, loot, loot. Everything can loot.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand?
Yep.
Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
You have been very quiet, Alistair.
Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Okay.
But we need to decide what our general plan is for afterwards, don't we? I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
Yes, I have.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
What do you think we should do?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Okay. Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
So... nope.
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
We need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Where do we find the...
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
My clan is already fled north. We won't find them.
There must be other Dalish in Ferelden, in fact I'm sure of it. If we head eastward, towards the Brecilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
Where do we find these dwarves?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
Where do we find the Circle of Magi?
That will be at their tower on Lake Kallenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
Where will Logan be?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Only a suspicion, of course.
Then you have a plan.
I'm ready.
I'm not sure I like any of it either, but we don't have a lot of choice in the matter.
Of course you have a choice. You could run and forget about it all. Let the Darkspawn do as they wish until other Grey Wardens come. If they come.
That's what you call a choice?
It may not be a good choice, but it's a choice nevertheless. We all choose our path, even when it seems there is only one direction we should go.
How enlightening. At any rate, I'll stay with you whatever you decide.
Okay.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Thank you. We will do that.
As you wish.
Chicken!
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Get burnt. Yep. Alistair, that is what you call burning. Let's take some refugees. More refugees. Even more refugees. Refugees. Are these all refugees?
What happened to the king is so terrible.
Anywhere safe?
I'm
now?
scared. When are we going home?
I don't know.
Need something? I don't generally talk to strange elves who wander in here.
Not just an elf.
Then you'd best clear out. We're loyal to the king here, and word from the north is the wardens betrayed King Kalen. Tairn Loghain has a bounty on any who survived.
And Loken betrayed.
Tairn Loghain? Betray Merrick's boy? Bah, your story needs a bit of work.
Ah!
I meant, that's quite a story. Tairn Loghain killed the king? Mercy, terrible business that.
Much better.
Can't promise I'm gonna answer them. What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
Who's in charge of this village?
You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars.
You don't have a ruling lord?
He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns. If he returns.
Well, these bandits always are. Were those bandits always outside the village?
Were? You mean they're gone?
Yes?
Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Brian'll be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out.
I should go.
Don't let me stop you.
I won't. Don't you worry. More refugees and a kid and a kid.
Please, we came here to get away from the fighting.
Yeah.
I wanna go
Then
home.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
what do you
We've
mean?
had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Are you keeping me from going in?
I'm just warning you, things may not be as hospitable as you would expect. People are frightened.
Is anyone in charge here?
Ban has marched north with Tairn Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
Alright, thank you.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis.
I know, right,
Warms the
Alistair.
heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Why would I want to?
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Yep.
Stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Don't you think you're a bit unscrewed? No, I agree. Agreed. Those of you not here to do business, leave now.
You would actually do the bidding of this evil little man.
What do I get with... What? Absolutely.
Fine. May your heartlessness bring you exactly what you deserve.
A fine sentiment, if I've ever heard one.
You're so nice. I bet you make allies everywhere you go.
Ha! Serves that wench right. You have my thanks. And 100 silvers, yes?
Hey! Yeah, I know. A very wise decision. I hear you're making a killing. Me too.
What? Help! Someone?
And we are opening this chest. Ah. Yep, I am playing a bit ruthless here.
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, My hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one.
What one?
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
He can't answer you. He's chanted Devons.
What's that? Is it touch in the head or something?
No, he's a chanter. One of them that can only say the chant of light. His board has letters of good deeds to be doing. My father fixed Widow Allison's roof once, and the charter paid him, he did.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and unto the Maker.
So if I wanted to touch a roof, I talk to him?
There's all sorts of things on his board. Even travelling sellswords sometimes turn in postings.
So he really can't speak at all?
Unless it's the chant of light, no.
And so Rajmael in the heathen temple recanted. Speak only the word, sing only the chant, then the golden city is thine, spoke Andraste.
The Maker is a righteous ass. Anything to say about that?
Sometimes we throw pebbles at him. Doesn't work either.
A chanter says what?
What?
Oh, you got him to speak. Ha!
What hath man's sin wrought?
Oh, he cheated.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Your king is...
Alright, alright. Alright, alright. Ta-da! I went on the Robert, man and woman.
Greetings to you, milady. If it isn't too much to ask, might you be able to spare some bread?
What happened to you?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves like us. Surely you understand.
I met those bandits.
You killed them?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
And that's... Yep. Alright. Candle.
I'm cold. I don't like this.
I understand that, little boy. But you know what?
On it.
What you don't like, we all love.
Have you seen my mother?
That depends. Who's your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and I can't see her.
Yeah, do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Yes,
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Alright. Go to the chantry. I don't think she's coming, child.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. So, are you really an elf?
Did the years given me away?
Father says elves aren't very nice, but you're nicer than everybody here. Thank you for helping me.
You're welcome. Ah, rebels. Yeah. No. We're not going that way just yet.
There is no... The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts. Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us! This woman bears their evil stench! Can you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
What? Is no one going to shut this man up?
Be my guest. I've no urge to try out that axe of his.
I watched the Black Horde descend on my people! Darkness swallowed the marshes whole! This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
That's... Oh, Bone Man, what happened to you? Nope. Don't be a fool.
No! I have seen them! You cannot run! You cannot fight!
What happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn! No! Do not touch me! You bring evil and destruction! It is the end!
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There's always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go.
Wait.
Go as well.
Yeah, perhaps.
As if we needed
don't like
more
this
fighting
air.
here.
I brought my
Don't
family
you see how
close
scared
because
everyone
I thought
is?
it would be safe.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
You're closed?
We turn none aside, but we simply don't have room for anyone to sleep. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Who's in charge?
The revered mother runs the chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Did you know where the bandits
were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that.
Have you heard any news?
Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else. Make her watch over you.
Refugees, 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 refugees. Farmer.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Amen.
Are you here to see the Reverend Mother too?
The who?
The head of this chantry. She's very busy, but I think she's free now. I came to ask for a blessing. With my family abandoning the farm to flee north, we'll need all the grace the Maker can offer. Well, good luck to you. I need to get underway. If I'm lucky, I'll make it back to the farmhold by nightfall.
Okay.
Yes, my lady? Who might you be? I see. I am Sir Bryant, commander of the Lothering Templars. Tairn Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
Grey Wardens did no such thing.
I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tairn claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
Are you in charge?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
And if you found an unsanctioned maid?
Let us pretend that I was such a mage. What would you do to me?
I have no time to even think about such things right now. My concern is protecting these people. I see nothing threatening them other than the Darkspawn.
How do Templars fight?
We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well. If only our powers work to keep away the Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so.
Where will I find the revered mother?
In her study, no doubt. Preparing what she will take when we eventually evacuate.
Are you the only protection this
Our
woman
ban
has?
was summoned by Tairn Loghain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned.
Tell me about something else.
If the matter is important, certainly. Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Tairn Loghain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
King Cailan had no heir?
None that we know of. Tairn Loghain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero, and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner, and the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
What's wrong with Earl Eamon?
Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any malady. He must be very ill if they chase miracles as the only cure. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donal, is here searching for fantasies while... Never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness. They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the Horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I'm needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Is there any
I cannot openly help you, I fear, but... Here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need.
About this
Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off?
They won't bother you again.
All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service? I wish I could afford such help, to be truthful. Take your reward, at any rate. It is all I have to offer. If it interests you, there is a Chanters board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need. If the matter is important, certainly.
Have you heard other news?
Only if you're interested in the business of mages.
I am.
I have heard word that the Templars who watch over the Circle of Magi's tower have called for the right of annulment. Hopefully I've heard wrong.
Wait, what is that?
If the right of annulment is invoked, the tower and every living soul within will be destroyed.
We need the Circle's help. We should go and find out what's happening.
To have such a call when mages are needed to fight the Darkspawn, something terrible must have happened. I have nothing else to tell you. The only news I care about is the approaching Horde.
I should go.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
And may the Maker make you.
Please.
Alright, so Donald.
Who?
I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Teyrn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
So you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn?
My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts.
I was hoping to meet Earl.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We need his help.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Teyrn Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Teyrn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Is there any point in going to Redcliffe?
He may be dead already. Or perhaps his luck has changed in the weeks I have been gone.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
So, your quest for the Ashes brought you here?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact. But my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Tell me about that.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
We Dalish do not learn much about your religion.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
What is a Sir Henrik?
My fellow knight and travelling companion. He is delayed, though.
You found Sir Henrik?
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Dealt with the bandits.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
I should
With
go.
Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
Well, thank you.
And when
Damn,
the Maker spoke,
it's windy outside.
chant of light scattered in the darkness. The word dispelled
Never wonder
fear
if
and
that's an
ignorance.
accurate likeness
Let
of
those who
Andraste.
cry out from the shadows
Maybe
be
she was
comforted.
ugly. Maybe
Those
she
who
had
seek
buck teeth.
redemption be delivered.
How do we know?
Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven. And then shall the chant of light make it pure. Let all mankind be humbled. Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness. The word dispelled fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted. Let those who seek redemption be delivered. Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering faith.
I'm sorry, I cannot talk now. I must feed the holy brazier to ensure the flame never dies.
Who is in chat here?
It represents the flames that burned Andraste herself. Do you know the tale?
The Dalish know little about human.
The prophet was burned in the ancient city of Minrathous, before the ancient mages she had fought. Instead of dying in pain as the mages wanted, she was purified by the fire and taken by the Maker into the heavens to stand forever at his side. We are all sinners. The fire symbolizes our hope that forgiveness is possible. Thus, we all serve by feeding its flames.
And the easier ways to keep the fire going.
Of course. The dwarves have offered us coal and special rocks. Even the Circle of Magi volunteered to provide magical flames. If that isn't irony, I don't know what is. The flame means little without the act of remembering and atoning for our sins.
That seems like a terrible monotonous task.
It should take as much concentration to cleanse the soul as to cleanse the body.
Who's in charge?
The revered mother is in the other room, but Sir Bryant can probably answer your questions.
I
wish
leave you
you
alone.
well.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven.
As you
and
wish.
Then shall the chant of light make it
Codex
pure.
Centric.
Let all mankind be
Right.
humbled.
That wasn't me.
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness.
I'm just opening the cabin door.
Let those who cry out from the shadow.
Can't talk with that one. Double Templar.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here. I am the revered mother of this Chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first.
What? Tithe?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
Very well.
Thank you, dear woman. What can I do for you then?
I was hoping...
A Grey Warden? Here?
Oh dear.
Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
So I've heard.
The Tairn claims that the Grey Wardens are responsible for the King's death. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else... I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village and chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret. I am sorry. Now, if there is nothing else...
No, perhaps,
May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
Hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall...
Alright. Nothing we can do here. Okay.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
Yeah, no, doggy. We love you too.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern.
Already
How are
talked
we
to him.
supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is?
Bad gossip. Gossiping about things we already know.
Well, look what we have here, men. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Loghain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen one?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
It looks like he wants a fight.
Right, let's make this quick.
Warden sent us children. And I belong this cause. You will learn to fear me.
I'm done.
You will learn to fear me.
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Three.
Please wait!
They have surrendered. They were no match for you. Let them be.
They were going to kill us.
But they failed, and I do not wish death on anyone.
Then give them the a final prayer, sister.
You mean... Very well. May the Maker forgive your trespasses. May he keep you in his sight and guide you. You should run while you can.
On it.
You forced our hand. Let's end this. Back. I am.
I can't get in there. I'm just looting them. Ah, now I can get in there.
As you wish.
Let's grab some glory.
It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me. Stay still. I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
So I see.
I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined.
Oh,
Let me
yes.
introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
I'm Giovanna.
They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf. But elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
I need all the help I can get.
That and the Maker wants me to go with you.
Welcome aboard.
Then you believe me? I knew the Maker had sent a true dream. A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Yep, my buddy.
Indeed.
You're going out. Diana, you're going in. She can't wear that one yet. Doing, doing, doing. Here you go. Okay. What do we have? What do we have? Let's give her this one. Willpower, spellpower, stamina, combat. Armor pen. All attributes. 1 plus dexterity. What do we have as a build? And let's give her that too. No, this one. That's me. Alistair, you are getting this one. This one. And that's apparently also a build. This one. Morgan. This one. Wait a second. Alistair, you can this one instead. Get this. That's also a build. Memory band. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Armoring. Okay. There you go. There you go. And some boots. And then this one. Liliana. Helmet. Gloves. Ah yes, fatigue. I forgot about that one. They probably survive a bit fatigue. Take off this thing. Right. Yeah, no. That's fine. Alistair. That's me, not Alistair. Oh. Did we get anything new? Not look like it. There you go, Alistair. You're getting your helmet on. Female. Oh, heavy. Templar shield. One's recruit. You shield. That ones look pretty good. Can't really complain about his sword. Right. Yeah. You got that. Okay.
This should be easy enough.
It should, but that's not the same as saying it is.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
Yeah.
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
What?
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
I'll take a look.
Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Amen. Okay. Refugees. Hey. Venom.
I heard what you did with the other merchant. Got what he deserved.
Agreed.
But I still don't have food to sell.
So what?
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison?
I have a dabbled.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
I'll see what I can do.
I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
Show me what you got. Show me what you got. What you really got. Show me what you got. What do you really got? What you got? What you got? What you got? You got. You wanna be my lover? I don't know what to need. Yeah. Right. It's a shield, yeah. Paints. I'm not planning using the dogs, so. No, so. Firebolt. Right. What do we have here? My logic. Nothing more I can use him. Okay. Sorry.
I've got a cousin in the Templars. He says the mages in the tower out on Lake Calenhad are all turning into things.
I won't talk with this one needs. One of them.
So, let me get this straight. You were a cloistered sister?
You must have been a brother before you became a Templar, no?
I never actually became a Templar. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens before I took my final vows.
Do you ever regret leaving the Chantry?
No, never. Do you?
Yes. You may not believe it, but I found peace there. The kind of peace I've never known.
It used to get so quiet at the monastery that I would start screaming until one of the brothers came running. I would tell them that I was just checking. You never know, right?
No, I never did anything like that. I enjoyed the quiet.
Suit yourself. The look on their face was always priceless.
You son of a... Else. Let's put some ice arrows in.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
What a bitch. What about my food?
That marshman stole from me, I know it!
A Marsan. Okay. That.
You do not seem a refugee. Were you part of the army?
The forest failed to protect us. Our gods deserted us.
Oj, käft man. Tjack.
Bana kyun. Maras shokra. Ananne sam kyun. You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace.
You're a prisoner. Who put you here?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
Kunai?
If you haven't heard of us, that is your own shortcoming. Though it matters little now. I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
I find myself in need of skilled help.
No doubt. What help do you seek?
I'm sworn to defend the land.
The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yep.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I believe
Farewell,
you
then.
for now.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Agree.